Guess what?
What?
This is Unfiltered and on FaceTime.
Okay, real quick before we start.
Yeah.
What did your parents say about your car and why Fernanda's driving it?
They apologized.
Did they know she was driving it?
They did. I literally heard my mom. I was on the phone. I called my dad because
Hmm.
I was gonna ask my dad. And Andrea's at home.
Oh yeah.
And so I call my dad and I'm like, I don't even say hi. He picks up and I'm like, why is Fernanda driving? I'm mad. I'm like, I'm actually being really rude. I'm like,
So
why
I
is Fernanda
know.
driving my car?
Yeah.
And then he goes, Fernanda's not driving your car. Like I'm stupid.
Yeah.
And then I go, no, she is. I just talked to her. Why is Fernanda driving my car? And then my dad, he's so sneaky because I know he knows. Obviously, he's not
Yeah.
dumb. He's there. He goes, he turns to my mom, and I just hear him say, A Natália quer saber por que que a Fernanda tá dirigindo o carro dela. And then, eu só escutei minha mãe falando assim, uai, mas como que ela sabe? And I had just been on the phone with my mom, like minutes before. And I was like, Fernanda's not driving my car, right, mom? She's like, no, no, of course she's not. I'm like,
No.
these people lie. And then people ask me why I'm so good at lying. Look
Okay.
at my mom and my dad. They're
Okay.
right there. And then Andrew's there. So Andrew gets in the middle of the entire conversation, which I'm like, what is happening? And then she goes, why don't you want Fifith driving your car? And I'm like, she's a terrible driver. She's gonna, quite literally, she's gonna hit my car. And Fernanda, I'm gonna put all this in. Fernanda, I was on the phone with her. I called her because guess what? She hadn't called me again in like 2, 3
Yeah.
days. So I'm like, I call her. She's like, what's up? Whatever, whatever. I was like, oh, hello. And then she goes, wait, hold on. I'll call you right back. I'm leaving work. I'm like, no, you're not gonna call me back. And
Yeah.
then she goes, okay, fine. And just stay on the phone. I'm like, okay. So I'm just there, chilling, hoping to have a nice conversation with my sister that I haven't talked to. And then she goes, so I have a question for you. And I was like, yeah. And I thought it was going to be a sex question again,
Oh.
like the last time. So I was like preparing myself mentally to what I was about to hear. And then she goes, what do you do when the key for your car doesn't work? When it doesn't lock the door? And I was like, first of
Okay.
all,
Fernanda, if you're listening to this,
she's
just
probably not.
don't talk about somebody
Just
else's
don't
car.
drive my car, okay? Don't
No,
drive my car,
not even that, but like, don't tell it to the person that's gonna be mad about the car.
bro. And I'm like, first of all, obviously the battery's dying.
So the battery dies on my key fob way too much. I've been with you like for 2 times for us to. We've been
Well,
on each
that's the
other for
thing.
3 years.
I have a bunch of batteries because I know that this has happened. I had to change it. And like you first get your car and it lasts you forever.
Yeah.
Like when I was with you, that's the first time it ever gave me issues. I
Oh
had the
yeah,
car for
yeah.
6 years. And so like it's lasted. So I just have to keep
Okay.
changing it now.
What's crazy is that was January of last year. Like,
Was
because
it?
that's when
Oh
we
my gosh,
took
it
my
was.
graduation pictures.
Yeah, so like I had the car for like 5 years then.
Hmm.
So
So
up to
my
5 years.
car, I literally just changed the car battery or like the fob battery like yesterday because it was
Hmm.
telling me it was low. But my
Yeah.
car's
It
nice and it
tells you?
tells me, yeah,
Wow. No, mine just like
my
stops
car's nice at
talking.
me. Yeah. It
And then it
beeps
won't
really
open.
loud.
But I get pissed. I'm like, and I'm in public. I forget I'm in public. I'm like so like
No,
blind
I
with
get it.
rage. I forgot I was in public. And there's this really nice girl by my side. And I'm like, why the fuck are you driving my car? And she's like, I'm not gonna talk to you if you're gonna be a bitch about it. And then I'm like, what? And then she hangs up. I call her back immediately. I was like, what is happening? Like, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, obviously, the battery's dying, Fernanda. Duh. Like, come on. Hang up. I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm mad. Call my dad. And then I pull up my phone, Life 360, so I can see
Yeah.
how fast she's going. I'm like, I know she's speeding with my car. She's going freaking almost 60 on a 45. So I call
I
her.
mean, I can't blame her.
I call
Those
her.
roads are easy to
I'm like,
go fast.
I'm like, you better stop speeding with my car. If you get a ticket with my car, she goes, This isn't even your car anymore. I'm
No.
like,
Okay,
who
so
are you talking
question.
to right now? Like,
Where your Fernanda has a car, no?
she doesn't have a car.
Oh, okay.
When
Sorry.
Fernanda went to college, she went to GW. Sorry, I
Yeah.
have to clean my camera.
Okay. Clean your camera.
Because you see the light?
Yeah.
It's like, that's better.
There
Okay.
you go.
So basically, Fernanda went to GW, and my parents were like, you're not taking a car to
Yeah.
DC.
Yeah, I
Which I'm
wouldn't.
like, that's fine. Like, Fernanda like did her stuff and she took her Ubers, whatever. And so they sold her car when she
Hmm.
left. And obviously, she's been gone for 4 years. So they haven't bought her a new car, which is crazy because Elena got like two new cars.
Yeah.
Right. Either way. But I was told that Fernanda was going to drive my mom's Range Rover, the Sport, and that my dad was going to be driving my car. And this
Yeah.
is my dad's excuse to why Fernanda's driving the car. He goes, well, the baby car seat, because Andrea's there with her
Andrew's there.
baby.
Hmm.
I literally cut him halfway through his sentence. He was about to say, like, it doesn't fit. And I was like, the baby's car seat fits just fine. It fits just fine. It's a car, it's a mom car. Like, it
Yeah.
fits just
Your
fine.
car is very big.
It's big. It's
Hmm.
tiny, but it's big. And so he goes, okay, I'll switch it today. I was like, yes, you will. Like, I'm his mom or dad. Like, yes, you will. So I'm
No,
gonna call tomorrow and I'm gonna check if this car seat has been switched.
when did we become our parents' parent? You know?
I have become my parents' parent. I
No,
have
but
to
like
like sit
when did
there and
that
explain to my
switch
parents.
happen? Like when did that happen?
I think once they realized that they don't have to parent us anymore.
I still need to be parented. Like I want that.
Like I want my mom sometimes, but then it's also like,
No, but then they do
no, some
parent us,
decisions.
and I am like, you know what? I don't want this kind of parenting.
Mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah.
Like I want the like friendly kind of parenting, not the like, you need to do this
Oh yeah.
kind of
My
parenting.
mom will do that to me. She's like,
Yeah.
"Have you done this and this?" And I'm like, "Mom,
If you keep asking, I'm not gonna do it.
I know how to do my laundry. I know how to do my dishes. I know how to cook chicken. You don't have to explain to me how to do the basic things in life." But
Yeah.
thank you for
Yeah.
caring. I love her. She's the best. But now we're like besties. We're like two 17-year-olds and
I
we laugh
know.
together all the
I
time.
I like doing that with my mom. I
Yeah,
just don't like when she has to be a mom.
I know. And
Oh, maybe it is
exactly.
better that I'm parenting her.
I prefer that
Yeah.
personally. Well, also
We're too bossy.
I don't like being told what to do. And speaking of being told what to do, I was Saturday hanging out with this
Oh
human,
my gosh. Yeah.
not gonna say. And I was telling him how I was like, oh, I want to go do the UV tinning beds. And
Hmm.
every person I tell, they're like, that's a terrible idea. Because it is. It's a terrible idea. And then he's
Fall
like,
for it.
oh no, like your dad's a doctor. Like he would tell you that's a bad idea. Like, don't you like need like permission to go? I looked him dead in
Permission?
his face and I was like, you're talking to the, I literally was like, yeah, you're talking to the wrong girl. I've never asked permission to do anything. And it's not going to start today. It's not going to start tomorrow. And then I literally looked at him dead in his face. I was like, why? Because you think I shouldn't go? He goes, yeah, I think it's a terrible idea for you to go. I was like, yeah, bet I'm going today. I will schedule an appointment just because you told me I shouldn't be going.
Permission? I'm still stuck on that.
Permission. I'm sorry. When did I start asking for permission to do things in my life? That has to do with my body.
That's crazy.
Uh, like what?
He is the
So,
kind of doctor that would be pissed about abortion.
I did not go there with him. I did not go there. I,
No, imagine if he's
I
telling you to get permission to go get a UV, go into a UV tanning bed.
get your head out of your tush. Like, come on.
That's crazy.
I'm
Okay,
like,
guys, if you're in Nashville, don't go to this hospital. That's
it's a good
crazy.
hospital, but
No, it is. It is a great hospital. If you're dying, please go there. Uh,
actually, if I'm dying, I would go to St. Thomas because it is better than the Vanderbilt Hospital.
See, but Vandy has more skilled doc. Like, if you need ICU care, I'd go to Vandy.
Okay.
Especially like after
But
I
if I need
saw,
like an emergency room,
yeah, go to St.
I'm
Thomas.
going to St.
I think it'd be
Thomas,
fine. If you're not
which is
dying.
which is
I
kind of
go.
stupid because Vandy's like right here.
Mhm.
And the St. Thomas Hospital
It's like
emergency,
right there.
it's next to my
Yeah.
work.
Yep.
So it's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But
But okay. Hey guys.
welcome to Unfiltered on FaceTime.
I'm Natalia and she's Amanda and
This is the call that definitely should have stayed private.
I should have. I don't think I should have
Yeah.
said some stuff. But
And
hey,
that's okay. That's okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Because today we know what we're talking about, and I need to go look back on our notes, on
Okay,
our
I have a
text
quick
messages.
question for our listeners.
Let's see it. Let's hear
If you're from Australia, please message us. I am
it.
so interested
Who are
about
you?
the person that's listening to us from Australia. Like, is
No,
it a
that is
VPN? Because, like, I'm truly, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you
imagine.
just like pretending you're in Australia or are you actually in Australia? Like, that's mind-boggling to me if you're in Australia listening to our
That's
podcast.
actually, yes,
So,
because we were talking about Australia the other day when we
yeah,
went to the zoo,
literally.
because we went to
Yeah,
the zoo.
yeah, we
Amanda was
did.
here and I saw her and it feels like I haven't seen her in a whole week.
Yeah,
And then she's
we,
gonna come again and
yes.
she's gonna see me probably every single day.
Yes. I mean, we're seeing you Thursday, we're seeing you Friday, we're seeing you Saturday. May not see you Sunday because we leave Sunday.
You
But
leave Sunday?
yeah, I gotta
You have
work on
work
Monday.
Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Petition for you to not work on Monday.
I should just call out.
I don't have classes Monday.
Why? Easter?
Yeah.
Hmm. So
No
yeah.
classes Thursday, Friday, and Monday.
Oh, great. So I didn't have to. The wedding dress appointment could have been at any time. I just realized that. For some
Oh
reason, I thought
yeah.
you had classes on Friday.
If you want to book like 4 extra ones, I'll be like, I'm there. I'm there. I'm there.
No, I can't.
I'm so
I
excited.
that's gonna be like so overwhelming.
I think it's gonna be great.
No, I'm sure it'll be great, but I think it'll be overwhelming. Like,
Yeah.
imagine trying on that many dresses.
You're gonna get, it's okay. You're gonna get overstimulated, but I'll go over to Barcelona and convince them to give me a to-go sangria.
Okay,
I'm
sounds good.
like, my best friend is right next door. She's dying. She's
She
trying on
needs
wedding
some
dresses and she
alcohol right
needs
now.
the alcohol. That
Throw an
sounded
extra
so
shot
bad.
of vodka in there.
Vodka in the sangria goes crazy. No.
Okay, anyway, what's our topic today?
Well,
Many of them.
basically, yeah. We were gonna talk about things we don't talk about enough, which, I mean,
What don't
honestly,
we? I feel like we
let's
talk
go
about a
off.
lot. But
Something we
what
have
do we
changed our minds
not talk about?
about and what changed our perspective lately. And then I texted you that I could go off on men
Yes, Natalia
because
can always go off on men.
I know if you need someone to agree with you on why men are so shitty, call me. My phone
Yeah.
number is 561. Um,
No.
no, I quite literally could go off on men all the time. And I had a very good reason to go off on men today. I'm not gonna say it's not my business. So I'm not gonna put it out there. But I had a very good reason. And this man was acting shitty. And you know when you're when this probably has happened to you, definitely. It's like, oh, something
Mm,
happened to you. Someone did something to you, right? Someone did something to you, and it's like, oh, I can take this. Like it's fine. Like it's
mhm.
to me, it's fine. But something happens, the exact same thing happens to your best friend or a friend of
Oh yeah.
yours, and you get pissed. You're
Yeah.
like, what the like, why are you dealing with this? Like, why are you putting up with this? Like, this shouldn't be
Yeah.
happening, and this, and you should say this, and he shouldn't have done this, and he shouldn't have said that,
Yep.
because it's always to do with a man. And so that happened to me. That happened to me.
Hmm.
And I'm pissed. I'm pissed and I want to run this man over with my car. He best pray that I don't see him in the streets. I can't. I'm just pissed. I'm
Well,
mad and I hate it when it happens to my friends and when it happens to me, I'm like, oh, I can take it. No, Natalia, you can't take it. You can't. So I
yeah.
need to start listening to like you and Theodora and Tindy more often, I feel like.
I think your situation was, I think it came into a shock for everyone when you guys broke up.
It was
In my,
crazy. I
yeah.
remember calling you.
Yeah.
As soon as he broke up with me, and I was scream crying, scream crying on the floor, and you were like, "What happened?"
No, I was out, I remember I was outside with the dogs
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
had my mouth open. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
he what? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean he broke up with you? Like, are you sure?
Are you sure you heard right? Oh,
Because
I'm
we did
pretty
not,
sure.
there was,
Yeah.
this is back for the pod, okay? Guys,
Yeah.
I insert myself in Nathalia's relationship to the point of I was talking to her like this was our relationship. And
Yeah, Amanda was
like
part of it.
I mean, I feel like I was with you guys so much that I understood the dynamic of it.
You really were. You really were.
And like if this man's telling you one thing and I'm listening to it, I'm gonna understand it the way it's being said, being told to us. So listen to the story, don't listen to what men say because they're usually lying.
Don't don't listen to what men say.
And like, look, I have a good, I'm engaged and all that shit, but
Yeah.
my boyfriend, my fiance, he's, you know, I don't listen to half the shit he says. I tell
Men
him
are
I make
just
the
plain
rules.
stupid. Like they're genuinely just plain
Yeah.
dumb.
Justin's like the
Like,
smartest person in the world, book smart.
he's
But
a really good
him,
guy too.
yeah, he is. He's such a great guy. But still, like, usually when I talk to him, I'm like, I don't like what you said. So let's rewind it
Mhm.
and then we do it my way. Um,
My way
like
or the highway.
sometimes it sounds rude, but that's just how I roll.
Well,
So,
because also like men feel like oh, shit talk men, yes. Like men feel like they have to lead everything. They have to have the power. They have to be the alpha.
okay,
And I'm like, you're gonna mess it up. Move out of my way. Like
I don't know
get
if I've
out.
told you this, but let's go down we don't like men rabbit hole. My
Love.
grandfather, love my grandfather, okay? But he
Yes.
is the most narcissistic piece of crap I have ever met.
Okay.
He texts me asking about when the wedding's going to be. I text him, hey, it's going to be either June or July of next year. Like,
Hmm.
oh, perfect. I will start heating up the engines of the plane so I can get there. I'm like, oh,
Oh.
don't worry about heating it up too much because it's going to be in Rio. This man proceeds to be like, what the fuck? What are you doing with your life? Can I call you?
What?
So he calls me. I'm like already at work. I'm walking to get my coffee because I didn't have time to get coffee that morning, like to make my own. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm on a walk. As soon as I get there, I'm gonna hang up with him anyway because I need to get my coffee. He proceeds to be like, well, Amanda, this is such a bad idea. Like, why are you doing this? It would be so much easier if you do it in the US. I don't mind going there and blah, blah, blah.
He was gonna fight here,
Yeah, he always does.
but he said heating up the engine.
Oh, no, like he doesn't fly. It was just a joke.
Oh,
It
I was
was
about
just a
to
joke.
say.
He's
Okay.
just meaning like, I'll get ready to be able to
Okay, okay,
travel
okay.
wherever the wedding is. And like he was saying all this shit. And I know how my grandpa works, okay? Like I know this man very well. So I turned to him and I'm like, but Grandpa, this was Justin's idea. Like it wasn't
Mm.
my idea. It was Justin's idea. And then it 360s the whole situation. He's like, "Oh, Amanda, that is such good news. I am so happy. Justin has
Stop.
such great ideas."
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
360 the bitch around.
Mm-mm.
And then it comes to the point that I'm like, "Oh yeah, I want to get married at Christ the Redeemer."
Hmm.
He's like, "Oh no, no, no. That can't happen."
What if you said Justin wants to get married at Christ the Redeemer?
I tried, didn't go well. He said, "Logistics are too crazy, blah, blah, blah." So now this is why I didn't want to tell my grandpa I'm getting married because he's gonna get
Wait, you weren't
involved.
gonna tell him?
No, I was gonna have everything ready and then
Oh,
just send
okay.
him the invitation.
That's
Anyway, that's
crazy, crazy,
the
crazy.
rabbit hole about my grandpa. So now we may not be getting married at Christ the Redeemer.
No, you can't let that. You can't let them decide that for you, though.
But there's some extra stuff to it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll work on him. But anyway, that's my I don't like men portion of the pod
Hmm.
today.
Yeah, because like not only are they stupid, they think they know it all, and then they think women know nothing. And even though a man is saying the exact same thing that a woman has already said, they're gonna go like, "Oh, the guy's right."
Exactly. Like, what is the difference of me, a Brazilian, wanting to get married in Brazil, to an American that's never been to Rio wanting to get married in Rio? Like, make it make sense.
No. I
Like, there's no making sense of it. It's crazy.
I don't know. It's just recently, just like recently, like in the last, I don't know, how old am I? 22 years of my life, men have been a pain in my ass.
No,
So,
literally.
like,
Natalia and I have
since
like very similar
we
backgrounds.
have two similar of like life stories, which is terrifying.
It
And
is, yeah.
so, Amanda and I don't necessarily like have the best experience with men. Like, my stepdad
Yeah.
is a great guy, but like at the same time, he's a man.
Yeah.
You know, like deduct points because you're a man.
Our dads are like, the our dads are a little, but we
There's
don't
some
talk about them.
screws loose in there.
We don't talk about them. We turned
But
out great.
we did. And who was I talking? I was talking to Ava. Oh my gosh, I was talking to my friend Ava the other day, and out of nowhere, she just like blurts out this question. She goes, "If you were president,
I love that.
what would you like? What would you change?" And blah blah blah. I was like, "What do you mean? What would I change? Like in the entire country or like?" And then she goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, I would definitely make like therapy mandatory for men,
Yeah,
like all men,
I like
all
that.
ages, like." Until you can start understanding things,
I would make
you go to
women the head
therapy.
of the household instead of men.
Well, women are the head of the household.
Well,
Men wouldn't survive without women.
no, exactly. But you know how they think they're
Well,
the
they
men of
think
the
they are
household? Yeah,
because
so
they
like,
bring the money.
yeah,
We could bring the
so,
money, wash the clothes, cook food, do the dishes,
and
change
they
the
can't do shit.
diaper,
Mhm.
and you can do it. So,
So I would make women the head of the household. Like that
for
would be
sure.
like universal. Women have
Men
to demand.
actually can't own shit. There's nothing in your name.
We should
Just
make
my name. Sorry.
no, literally, that would be so funny. And we should
Just
make it
like
like men have to get vasectomies if they want too many kids, and the woman doesn't.
I say 100%. And I think
Yeah,
honestly, like vasectomies, not all cases, not all cases, just some of them should be like non-reversible.
I
Because
agree.
you can reverse it.
I
And then it's
know.
like, oh, but if a woman ties her tubes,
You can't reverse it.
you
Yeah.
can't reverse that. And then it's also like, oh, I don't know, my body, my choice.
No, okay. Out of the
Let's get let's get
out
into
of
I'm
that
kidding.
topic, um, t there's this woman on TikTok. Her name's like something Jenkins, and it's her husband, and they have like a bunch of kids. I
You
don't know if
sent me this.
did I? It's like
Yeah,
they
like
live in
18
a
kids, right?
motel. No, 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 no. I did send you that. That was on Instagram. I was just like a random Instagram profile that I went about and saw it. And these people have 18 fucking kids. Like, do you genuinely not watch TV or do anything else in your fucking life other than have sex and breastfeed?
I feel like that should be abused.
18 kids. And
Like,
she
there's
said she wants
no
to have like
way
30. She said
her
on one of
body
her
can't
videos
do that.
she wants to have 30 kids.
At this point, she starts to have one contraction, the baby pops out because her vajayjay just
Like,
so
I feel
like
like I probably shouldn't have children because this woman has 18.
she's had she's
Like,
had
she's
enough for
had
like
my
nine
four
families.
kids. Yeah. So, anyway,
I'm like
I,
my brain about kids is like constantly changing and changing and
I
changing
know, I know.
because before I was like what I want to do. I literally would tell my college advisor, tell you, what do you want to do when you grow up? I want to be a mom.
Yeah,
And now I'm like, kids
too far
are
away.
little demons.
Yeah. No, but this lady, okay, it's her and her husband, and they have, I can't remember if it's the kids are either adopted or they're foster kids or they're her kids. It's one of those,
Oh,
right?
there's like a mix.
I think so. I can't
Okay, I
like,
thought she just like popped them all out.
no. But
That's better.
They live in one motel room because
One?
one motel room because they say that they don't have the money to afford more rooms or an apartment or something more like something better
Okay, wait, but
for
like
her
there's no way
family.
that like the capacity of the room has to be like 6 people.
It, no, the capacity of the room is like two. Like it's a small place. It's like one bedroom, a living room,
Yeah.
a like a studio kind of thing. And this
Yeah, I'm
woman,
trying to imagine 18 people in my apartment right now and I would probably cry.
no, I mean this is like I don't know how many people how it's like five kids and them too, right? Like it's like seven of
Mm.
them.
Okay, okay.
But either way, that's a lot of people, a lot of kids. And apparently
Yeah.
she keeps buying like those red light face ma masks and she has like a Ninja Creamy and all this shit while they live in a fucking motel room. And she has to wash their laundry in the motel room's bathtub.
That's an interesting way to live your life.
Right?
Priorities
Anyway,
aren't straight.
like that's crazy.
No, priorities are not straight. That's cuckoo.
Yeah.
You
Anyway,
can't have a Ninja Creamy and wash your stuff in the bathtub.
right?
No.
Like you, if you can buy a Ninja Creamy, like you could get
Go to
all
the
the
laundromat.
coins. Exactly. You could get all the coins that it took to buy you the Ninja Creamy and take your fucking nasty ass clothes to the fucking laundromat and wash them. Like I am so pissed that she's washing her clothes in the fucking
Oh my gosh. She's
bathtub.
living, she's
Like
living back in
imagine
the
how
olden
much these
days.
kids stink. And I feel bad for
Ew.
them. And apparently the kids have
Disgusting.
lice.
I've only ever had lice once, and it wasn't even my fault. It was because this stinky kid came to school with lice, and then
I
I caught the lice.
I went to 4th of July like trip with one of my friend's family, and her little sister had lice,
Oh my
and her
gosh.
little sister had borrowed my hairbrush, not toothbrush, sorry, my
My heart
hairbrush, and
sings.
I brushed my hair with it, and thankfully her mom took me to like a head lice place that like they go and they
Mm-hmm.
like literally comb every section of your hair.
Yeah.
They only
Hmm.
found like two little eggs on my head. But after that, I don't let anybody that don't really know get my hairbrush.
I was about to say, like, you let me use
No, but like
yours.
I know you're clean.
I am clean.
Like any
I,
little kids, they will not be touching my hairbrush. I have a couple friends that I probably wouldn't let touch my hairbrush.
honestly, I don't blame you. And this is how
Like
clean
I
I
know that
am.
that debates a lot, guys.
I woke up at 4 a.m. today to be able to wash my hair for the day because I had to be at work by 5:45, 5:30, 5:45. So
Crazy.
we're
Anyway,
clean.
all right. We should probably
I don't
do
know
one more
how,
thing. It's already like 9:10. I don't know how long we've been going for.
I don't know either. I just know that we took like a huge chunk out to talk
Yeah.
about.
Okay, I sent this to you at 9:30. So we probably started around then. So
Okay,
we're
it's
like
it's not
40
that bad.
minutes.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I need to talk about something because
Okay.
it's bothering me a little bit. It's bugging
All right.
me
Okay.
because, and it shouldn't be. John's ex-girlfriend viewed my TikTok profile,
Okay.
and I'm like, first of all, hello? 4 years ago? Why are you viewing my profile right now? 4 years. It's been 4 years.
Okay.
And John viewed my profile,
Mm-hmm.
right? Twice.
Yeah.
And today's John's birthday. And now here's the thing. I don't have beef with John. I have no grudges. I actually was best friends with the man, and he was a really good friend.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was thinking, I was like, huh, maybe I should. I was thinking, I was like, what would be the harm in just like sending like a happy birthday or like a hey, like how's it going? because obviously I could not care less about like having any sort of like relationship.
Hmm.
Because honestly, you know, okay, I don't know if you know this actually, but like funny men for me are
I know
like
you've told me that.
they're it. And
Yes.
I would literally cramp laughing with John.
Hmm.
Cramp laughing with John. So I miss that friendship. I miss the friendship. And so I'm just like,
John, if you're listening, like she said, she misses the friendship.
I miss the friendship and I miss the laughs. And so I'm
Yes.
like, I could easily just like say hi,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm clearly over all of that. Clearly. That, do you
He
not think
said,
so?
no.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I
I
feel
mean, you
like
can
I'm
text
clearly
him.
over it.
The fact that you're saying clearly so much makes me think that you're clearly not over it.
No, I'm clearly over it. No, I really am. I feel it inside of
No,
me.
I feel like if
I felt it inside of me
yeah.
years ago.
I mean, you talk
And
to
now I just feel like I would be ready to like talk to him again,
yeah, I think that's it. Like if you feel comfortable enough with I think it would be more
right?
on
Because I
his
love
end.
birthdays. And today I was literally in class and I was like, what is today? I know today is something. I know today is something. And it annoys me when I forget people's birthdays
Yeah.
because I asked yours like a jillion times because
Yeah.
my brain's failing me, but I used to be really good with birthdays.
Well,
And
we're
then
getting
out of
old.
nowhere it just clicked. I was like,
It's
it's
true.
his birthday. But
Mm.
then for me to talk to him, I'd have to unblock him because he's blocked.
I mean, tell his little brother to say.
Hello.
I mean, I
Happy
don't know.
birthday.
I think it's more on his end. Like, how is he going to receive that? Rather than, like, I know you're clearly over it, but
Clearly. Catch me talking about like low in like 4 years. I'm clearly over it.
I don't think I'll
Clearly.
ever be clearly over your relationship with Lo. Like, if you ever look at me and you say, Amanda, Lo and I can't, are back together, I'm gonna be like, all right, don't talk to me.
We
So,
cannot even touch that topic of conversation because the depression I feel these days
no,
is like, oh,
no, no.
Sienna Spiro's
Okay,
song, The Visitor,
yeah, I haven't heard it yet.
has me
I'm
bawling
scared
every
of it.
single day because I somehow I choose to play it every single day, multiple times a day.
Her songs are like that for me. I love playing her songs over and
I'm
over
like,
and over.
she, they're like, someone broke this woman.
I
Like,
know. Apparently, Olivia Rodrigo is about to launch a love album, like a
I don't
romantic
like her.
album. You don't? I like some of her
No,
stuff.
I don't like her.
Mm, well,
Mm-mm.
she
Not
was
for me.
very, when her stuff came out, it was junior year of high school. I
It
feel
was
old.
COVID, and I think that's why I don't like her.
No, it was before COVID because I remember
Was it?
singing to, I remember singing to one of her songs after homecoming because, yeah,
Do you know how to sing?
no, you don't want to
Okay.
hear me singing.
I was just like, I never even like thought about that because I definitely don't know how to sing. Like, it's really bad.
No, you don't want to hear. Okay, fun fact, I was in the choir.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And you don't know how to sing?
No.
Requirement.
Um,
What was it?
I
Like choir or like
it
band?
was either choir or band, and you
I would have
weren't
done
gonna catch
choir.
me in band.
I would have done choir. I
Yeah.
mean, I did play the piano in high school, but it was piano, it
Well,
wasn't band.
exactly. I would have had to like learn the saxophone or some shit,
Oh no.
or like
I would have done
do
choir.
color guard.
No. No.
I chose choir.
Also because like band kids are like made fun of. Except for my high school. My high school, I don't know if you know this. It was like a very much like a theater high school.
Mm.
And so like the popular kids were either football or like whatever sport. And then theater kids were popular. And I'm like, this is not what happened in High School
No,
Musical.
in
Can
my
we go
high
back?
school, no, my high school, it was definitely all the football guys, lacrosse,
Lacrosse was good, yeah.
soccer. And then the girls, like, it was a little bit of all of different sports,
Yeah,
plus some like friends of friends that became popular because they were friends with the popular girl. I was the one person that like I talked to everyone. I didn't really have a
a group.
little group that I was like, I can only stay with this group. I don't feel comfortable with another group, you know?
I was
Because we had
definitely
a
that
lot of
kid. I
people
would be
like
like,
that.
I'm not talking to you. I don't want to talk. I don't want to look you in your
See, but
face.
that's the thing. I wouldn't talk to like specific people, but that doesn't
Okay,
mean that I wouldn't hang out with that group.
okay, okay.
You know
I
what
see what you
I'm
mean. You're better than me.
saying?
You're a better person than I am because we had international students and like the Americans, they
Hmm.
did not take them in like very well. And I say them because I wasn't in the international program,
Yeah,
but because I'm Brazilian, I joined them. And
yeah,
so it was just like, and we caused so much chaos. It was like a bunch of Brazilians, obviously yelling,
yeah,
screaming,
yep,
and
like we do.
that was my crew.
Love, I love that.
Yeah. And there was this girl, not gonna say her name. There
Okay.
was this girl when I first got into the school that I graduated from, and I became friends with her first, and she was really weird. Whatever, I don't know why I did it. And like I started to slowly hang out more with like my sister and her
Hmm.
friends. She got mad at me. She got mad at me. She goes, "Well, like, why are you spending more time with your sister instead of us? Like, we're your friends." I'm like,
Doesn't matter.
she goes, she was like almost like basically like shit talking my sister. And I looked at her and I was like, because she's my sister. And then I just like left and never
Yeah.
talked to her again. Come to
Natalia and
find
I,
out,
mm,
she was she was obsessed with England and she was writing smut about British people.
ew,
I swear, I swear, I swear. And I'm like,
ew.
what? I got a happy birthday text message from her last year and I didn't recognize her number because I deleted it off my phone.
Yeah.
And I go to click the profile picture on WhatsApp because not only did she text me on messages, and I obviously didn't answer because I don't know who it was, she messaged me on WhatsApp when I didn't see
Wow.
her message.
That's
I'm
weird.
like, get out of my life. I have no interest in talking to people from my high school
And that's why my
ever
red
again.
receipts are off.
In what? Oh,
WhatsApp and messages.
in WhatsApp. I don't want to turn my WhatsApp ones off because then I can't see if. Oh wait, no, that's true. You can still see if the other person reads. I'm gonna do that.
Hmm.
My messages are turned off.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see if I read your
I
text
think I
message
have it
because
like on for a couple people. Like I think I have it on for my mom. I think I have it on for Justin. I think I have it on for you because in my
for
head
me
I'm
to see
like,
if I can read your texts,
yes.
no,
Like no, like if yes, like if I read your text, it would tell you, I think.
I
I
don't think
think
so.
I have that for like some people because in my head I'm like, okay, if I see it, at least they know like I saw what they sent and I'm
Oh
not
yeah, yeah, yeah,
ignoring them.
yeah,
I just can't answer it. That's
yeah.
like my thought process. So I have it with like some people, but everyone else is like turned off. So if you're a random person and you text me, I'm gonna read it and not text you back. So
Love, as you should.
yeah,
Prioritize your time.
I
People
mean,
just know that my memory is like really bad and they don't expect much out of me. But I am a really good I text really fast.
you do. You do.
I always have my
I
phone on
only
me.
worry when you don't text. I'm like,
I know.
something happened.
When I go MIA,
Where'd she go? Yeah.
what
You haven't done
happened?
that too much.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I can
Okay.
have people like asking me if I'm okay. Because I'm at the
No,
point that like if someone asks me like, "Are you okay?" I'm gonna
I don't do
bawl
that.
my eyes out.
I just say, are you alive? The
Yeah,
other
like sign
day,
of life.
yeah, the other day, Natalia had, I think you still have your Do Not Disturb on, don't you?
Oh yeah, I
She had
put
her Do
my
Not
phone on
Disturb on.
D&D because I started getting a bunch of text
Yeah.
messages at 4 in the morning. 4. And it
And
was
I
like 7
agree.
a.m. in
Nobody
Brazil.
should
That's
do that.
fine. But like it's still 7 a.m. You shouldn't be texting people.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I agree.
put it on D&D, forgot to turn it off. Didn't look at my phone basically all day because I
I
wasn't getting
just texted her, I'm
notifications.
like, Hey, you are on Do Not Disturb. Are
It
you
was actually
okay?
really
Like,
nice.
I don't think I said, are you okay? I was just like, what's going on? Are you alive?
It was so
Like,
nice not having
what happened that I have to
no
click like notify now?
notify anyway. Of course
I
you
am
clicked it. That's why I was getting yours.
I
That's
am not
so
above that.
funny. I do it too. I
Like,
do it too. No, because I was calling Theodora, I think it was yesterday or today, something like that. Today. I was calling her today. And I saw that she was on D&D, so I called her, hung
mhm.
up, called her, hung up, called her. So she would get the call.
Yep.
I was like, you're answering me. Like, we need to talk, you know? We need to have a
No,
convo. So,
crazy.
but being on D&D is actually really nice, very productive, I
I
will
believe it.
say. Did
I
I have
believe
my
it.
phone on D&D because of a human that I was talking to? Yes. Did I delete his number off my phone? 100% I did. And I'm proud. I'm proud.
We don't talk about him.
We remove people from our lives that we don't want any longer in our lives.
Hmm.
And that's not holding a grudge.
Nothing
It's
that I
just
don't believe that holding a grudge is
we
like,
don't hold grudges. We
yeah, we
just
don't
like
hold
remove you from our
grudges.
lives. And then we don't
And
talk
then
to
you
you
don't
ever
exist.
again. And we just don't think about you ever again either. So if you're still in our lives, be grateful.
Yep. Anyway, I think we
And
should
that's
end
it
here.
for today.
Yep. Be grateful to
And
be
that's how we end the
alive.
pod.
Love. It's
Amazing. I'm gonna go
lovely.
edit this now.
Yep. Hey, Australian person, please message us. I'm very
Let us
curious
know
now.
who you are.
Like,
You
actually,
better be following
like,
us on social
yeah,
media.
find us on Instagram, find us somewhere. Send a
What if
sign
it's a
alive.
creep?
I don't care. I want to know. Maybe it's Robin Irwin. What's his name? Robert Irwin.
Oh, the Dancing with the Stars guy?
Yeah. Imagine, that'd be so funny.
That would be
It's not him.
hilarious.
It's not him. But anyway, if you're Australian, maybe you're related to him. Just let me know. I'm very curious. Anyway, bye guys. Love you.
Bye. That's so funny.
Bye.
We'll see you next week.